Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's look is a get ready with me, and if you want to see how I created this autumn inspired look, please keep watching. So for skincare, I'm going to start off with the Tiande range, and I'm using a mixture of the Tibetan herbal range together with the Phyto range. To prime my skin, I'm using my Benefit Poreless Primer, and today I mixed two foundations. That's the MAC Prolong Wear and my Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I've put that all over my face and now sprayed my beauty blender with some MAC Fix Plus spray and blending that all in. Okay, so to prime my eyelids, I'm using the Urban Decay Original Potion Primer. I'm just blending all that all over my lid. And for concealer today, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan. So I'm just highlighting the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, on my chin, all of the places that light would naturally touch. And then I'm using the pointy end of my beauty blender and blending that all in with short stippling motions. Okay, making sure I'm getting it all blended in nicely and not moving the product. And then whatever's left on my beauty blender, I'm just tapping it over my eyelids. Okay, next I'm picking up my RCMA powder on a Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm kind of baking. So yes, that's a lot of powder, but I do want to pack it on there and leave it on for a while, and then we'll dust it off later. So putting the powder in all the areas that we placed our highlighter. I'm also setting my eyelids and then moving out onto my brows. For brows, I'm using the Benefit Browsing in Dark, and I'm just quickly filling them in, just following my natural shape. And then to highlight my brows, I'm using the Benefit Highbrow. I'm just highlighting the high points of my brow, and I also recently started using it on my cupid's bow to highlight my cupid's bow. And I'm just blending all that in. Now I'm picking up my Supreme powder on a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm dusting off all that excess RCMA powder that we put on earlier and setting the rest of my face. Contour today, I'm using this NYX Duo palette. It's a contour and blush palette, which I've actually been loving the tone of this contour shade. So using a BH Cosmetics flat brush, I'm just contouring the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead and the jaws. Using that same shade, I'm contouring my nose. Next, picking up my Carli Bybel palette, I'm using those two shades to highlight the high points of my cheeks. I've been loving this highlighter and the tips of my nose, and again my intensify my cupid's bow. For blush, I'm picking up the Maybelline blush. I believe this is in the shade brown, and I'm using my Tarte angled brush just to put those on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm starting off with the MAC Swiss Chocolate eyeshadow and placing that right into the crease of my eye. And then I'm just making sure that both eyes are blended equally. Next, picking up my NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Fireball, I think. I would put the name down in the description box. And I'm just packing that all over my lid. I'm kind of doing a cut crease with it, so I'm making sure that there's quite a defined line. I'm just pressing in the product. I'm not rubbing it, I'm just pressing it in, making sure we're getting a full color payoff. And this is the beautiful rusty orange shade. Okay, making sure I'm getting it right into the inner corner and all over that lid space, and making sure that the both eyes are looking the same. Okay, picking up that contour shade again, I'm going back into my crease with a small blending brush and darkening that crease area shade. I felt like I needed more dimension there. So you can always use your products for dual purposes. So that was my contour shade. Next, I'm taking my eyelash color and curling my lashes. And then picking up my Tarte mascara in Lights Camera Lashes. I'm putting on some mascara, and then for lashes I'm using my new favorite Linespring wispy lashes. Okay, for my lower lash line I'm picking up the Smashbox Always Sharp coil pencil in the shade Cabana, which is a beautiful teal green shade, and it goes on really smooth. I'm blending that in, and then for the lower lashes I'm using the Tarte mascara again. Moving on to lips. For lips I'm using MAC Cork lip liner, which is a nice almost skin tone shade for me, and I'm just slightly overlining my lips with that and then filling them in ever so slightly as well. For lips I'm using my NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Ruffle Trim, which is a beautiful warm toned slightly orange shade. I really love how the shade looks with the look. And to set everything in place and to make sure my skin's looking all dewy and fresh, I'm using the NYX Dewy Finishing Spray, and I'm just spraying them on the outsides of my faces because I don't want my T-zone to actually get dewy, because it gets its natural dewiness. And then I'm just dabbing that all in with my beauty blender. And to finish off my look, my favorite everyday perfume, which is from Estee Lauder. It's Modern Muse. And yeah, there you have it. This is the final look. I hope you enjoy it. It was something easy enough for you to create at home, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to click subscribe so you'll always be up to date whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.